went down the beach and saw Kiki. She was all like, and I'm like, whatever. I went down the beach and saw.
I'm waiting for Keanu. What I'm doing is waiting for Keanu because I can start.
What are you waiting for Keanu for? Keanu never does anything. You just walk right out of the thing.
I'm waiting for Keanu.
Isn't that exciting? Okay, we're gonna do it. Whee! 1, 2, and bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing.
This young woman was doing a podcast when shots rang out.
Going live, where you can tune in anytime. She's so silly and she's sassy. She's so one-to-one. She's impossible to ignore.
Right.
Kiki doesn't give a fuck. It's a party in the stream. Going bang, bang,
Okay.
bang, 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 bang. Keanu lives on the rise,
Or else it would be,
where you can watch her all the time. She's so silly and she's sassy. She's so one-to-one. She's impossible to ignore. Kiki doesn't give a fuck. It's a party in the stream. Going bang, 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 bang. Going bang, 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 bang.
Can't get enough. We can't, Michaeline, look.
Just waiting for this vodka to kick in.
Ooh, hello, everyone. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you feel me? How late am I today? It's 1. That's pretty good. I technically I put the beach thing on only 7 minutes late. Yay! Welcome to KeaNOON-ish. KeaNOON-ish. KeaNOON Central. Hi. Hello, everyone. Hi, Araya. Hi, Doodle. Welcome, welcome. We have a rabble-rousing episode for you today. My God, is there a lot going on in the news? Well, you know, news that I like, which is like sassy, girly news that also boys can enjoy. Yes, we had a very fun episode last night. For one, I enjoyed myself. And I want to thank I'm Matt Fugati. If you're here, thank you. First of all, for the we are doing a cooking with Kiki tomorrow, and we're making Fugati fettuccine. Okay, we will get it out there for you. I know people miss that. It's just sometimes life gets in the way. So, if you haven't already, crack a green juice or whatever your afternoon beverage is, a coffee, a White Claw. I'm not going to judge you. Grab a cigarette or whatever your oral fixation is and buckle the fuck in. Let's have some fun. We have a new architectural digest. We have to check in on those horrible, mentally ill teenage girls that were laughing in the back of a cop car. We watched a little bit of it last night, and now I've seen a little bit more, and we're gonna take a look at that too. Taylor Frankie Paul. Any of you know her? She's supposed to be the new Bachelorette. She's from the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Yay! Thank you, Matt Fugati. Gino and I planned it all out today, what we're going to make. So thank you, Matt Fugati. We love you. But is this really Bob? Bobaline? I don't think it is. But Bob's Kitchen is bitchin'. Woo! I got a funny comment today that was like, we need to get Bob and Michaeline on the same show. And even if he refuses to come over here and hang out with Michaeline, that who said it to me? That they would Venmo Michaeline $200 to go on his show. So Bobaline, 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 Bobaline. I think it would be dynamite. I think we need to get you and Michaeline on the same show, but you may have to come on our turf. You may just have to. Bobaline, 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 Bobaline. What? Come on. I play this all the time. Where are you? Ooh.
Michaeline.
And no, I have not talked to Michaeline about this, but we will figure something out. Who said this to me? And where was it? They said, it's so funny. David Chapman. Nope. Oh, yeah. Okay. Here. It says this. And it did because the last time I asked Bob, he said, I said, would you come on, Untoward Tuesday with Michaeline and I? You think it might be fun? He said, I would like to have Michaeline come on my channel solo for a solo interview. And I went, but Bob, I wasn't, for anyone that thinks I was actually mad about that, it was just a very funny response, a very confident response. 1 million Kiki bucks for everyone here. But I did wake up to this comment, which I thought was funny. So we may have to talk. We're in talks now. That's what you say in the biz. It says, David Chapman, Ralph farted, because we were talking about Ralph farting last night. God forbid I try and bring some levity to that horrid situation. Ralph farted on a 24-hour live stream like 3 years ago. Ricada made fun of him, and Ralph went scorched earth on him for like a month. I didn't know that. So I'm sorry. I didn't realize I hit a nerve pointing out that you farted, Ralph, in the precinct. Excuse me. They have since mended fences. Ralph, like S. John, no likey being made fun of. Well, that's the truth, clearly. And then he said, Mrs. Permaseal. So I guess this is Permaseal. And I would love to see your mom and Levy meet up somehow, some way. They would be a hoot. If Levy insists it be on his channel, we will Venmo you / your mom $200. I guess I'll be like Kris Jenner. I'll take my 10% for the talent. Michaeline and Bob are free spirits. They sure are. I'm sure they would get along. And Michaeline is prettier than Bob. I agree. Flattery will get you everywhere. Permaseal. Although Bob's got great teeth and I'm very smooth skin. And if he's doing the injections, we all are, him and his wife, they float. They don't walk. They float around in person. Very attractive people. So there you go. Hi, Doodle. I guess it is Bob. I will still steal her from you, Canoe. No, Bobaline, you will not. Blood is thicker than water. All right. And I have not asked Michaeline. We have to get her take on it as well. So you have to come over on our turf. Sorry. No. All right. I'm not going to be an overbearing manager for my mother. What do you call it when I'm not a momager. I'm a daughterager. Daughterager? And I'll take my 10%. I could be the Kris Jenner of the family. Michaeline, we know she's the talent. We know everyone. I mean, she's a hot commodity. Look at her. White Claw break. We are beautiful. No help, just happiness. That's what Nicole Kidman says. They say, Nicole, how do you stay so beautiful and thin? She's like, being in love. Although she is divorced and she still looks the same. So I think she was lying, or she's in the middle of a divorce. Oh my gosh. Who else is here? Thanks for letting me send you Swiss cheese. Sorry about the holes. I know what? You know what else somebody sent me? People send the strangest shit to me. Hi, Doodle. Hi, Araya. The whole crew's here. Hi, everyone. It's a KeaNOON moment. Yeah, we had a fun show last night. I don't know who the fuck sent me this. I don't know what the significance is. It was wrapped in plastic wrap, so I don't think there's anthrax in it, but I'm sure that this is some sort of strange own that I don't understand, but whoever sent me this book, I did like this book as a child, The Little Engine That Could. No note, just a book. Little Engine That Could. That is a very bizarre thing to send. I don't know whether to find it. Well, it's also to Keanu Bisconti and Gino Bisconti. No idea. I'll give it to my godson. I'm sure he would like it. He loves when I read to him. Johnny F. Carson. Thank you for the $2. You're a stage daughter instead of a stage mom. Yes, I'm a stage daughter. Look, I cherish this lighter you gave me. Eugene tried to steal it the other day, and I said, how? You have some nerve, Eugene. Some nerve. 1 million Kiki bucks for you. That Eugene. Oh.
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
Michael Warren, if this is who I believe it is, thank you. I'm very excited. Thank you so much. More on that later. Give it to the. That's what I said, Frank. I'm gonna give it to the baby. It was wrapped up. There's no anthrax in it or anything. And I did love this book, but this is a very odd thing to send to someone, and I don't understand. But I will be giving it to my adorable, sweet godson. So, yay! I am very excited about that. More on that when the gifts arrive. The Little Engine That Could by Waddy Piper. I will read it to him, and he will love it. If he doesn't have it, I'll wrap it and everything. So, I don't know. Whomever sent it, you're odd, but it's fine. Thank you, Johnny F. Carson, for the $2. I'll send him one next batch. Yes, thank you, because I really like this. This is cool. How I don't have my own lighter yet, I don't know. Jesus. It is a classic. It is. Oh, my gosh. Where do we begin today? Jeez Louise. Where in the world do we begin? This is breaking news. I don't really know. I don't really know anything about Chuck Norris. Okay. That was a very odd sentence, but I just saw this and, I mean, Alexa, what is Chuck Norris known for? He's an action star. All right. So look, it's boy news. Well, he's in the hospital. Poor Chuck. Okay. Let's take a look. What happened? Go away with the ads. Chuck Norris hospitalized after medical emergency. Oh, a handsome fella. What a handsome fella. Huh. What happened, Chuck? If Eugene were here, he'd say, vaccinated. That's what he would say. But thankfully, he's not here right now. I mean, I'm not thankfully he's not here right now, but I assure you he would be saying that. So look at him, handsome fella. Chuck Norris has been hospitalized in Hawaii. Well, it's a pretty good place to be hospitalized. TMZ has learned. Also, March 19th, 9:39 a.m. Okay. Poor guy. Sources with direct knowledge tell us some medical emergency occurred in the last 24 hours on the island of Kauai. Keanu? Kauai that landed Chuck in the hospital. We do not know the nature of the emergency. However, we are told Chuck is in good spirits. Okay, well, good. If you're Chuck Norris, he's an action star, so he must be able to at least fake taking a tumble. Whatever happened must have occurred quickly because we're told on Wednesday he was training on the island. A friend of Chuck training for what? A friend of Chuck's was on the phone with him, and we're told Chuck was in good spirits and cracking jokes. Oh, look at him. Wow. What's he? Well, he's certain. Which one is he? This one? It doesn't look like that picture anymore. What is this? The 86-year-old had just had a birthday earlier this month, and he marked the occasion by posting a video on social media showing him sparring with a trainer. Oh my gosh, he should join the Dabbleverse. Everyone wants to fucking box each other. That's a stupid boy thing to do. But no one ever does, unless you're Chuck fucking Norris. But now he's been hospitalized, so... You know, men of a certain age shouldn't box each other, okay? Could we not? Let's see. What is this? Whoa! Whoa!
I don't age. I level up. I don't age. I level up.
That's he says I don't age, I live alone. That's funny. I don't age, I live alone. Is that what he said? Look at him go. Holy hell. Box and docs. That's the dabble. It should stop calling it the Dabbleverse. Let's call it old men boxing and trying to dox each other, or boxing and doxing palooza. That's funny. I truly don't think I've ever seen a Chuck Norris film. Look, I gave you boy news. Can we do an architectural digest now? Not yet. Men of a certain size shouldn't box each other either. I agree. Crocs and socks. Well, we will say a little prayer for you, Chuck Norris, but we don't really know what happened. So Taylor Frankie Norris. What is it? Taylor Frankie Paul. Okay. If this is going to be difficult because it's a very long, not long. It's kind of, she is known for The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Okay. Which is a show I've really tried. It's a reality show I've really tried to give like a shot to because it's a very odd thing going on. It's like these women that are Mormon in, I guess, Utah that started something called Mom Talk, like TikTok, but for moms. And they're Mormons, but they're cool Mormons. Like they're all sexy and injected and they have like thousands of children. And then news broke that like the moms of Mom Talk, one being Taylor Frankie Paul, they were all swinging with each other in so many words. Okay, that's not very Mormon-y of you. Then she got into some legal troubles. Now she's back in legal troubles right as she's supposed to be the new Bachelorette. Does that make sense? Hi, push-ups. Chuck Norris can do whatever Chuck Norris wants. He is Chuck Norris. He can. He'll pull through. Okay. This is the first thing I saw. This is from a couple days ago. All right. Now this is her. This will explain to us exactly what's going on. And then I say this because there's developments as of this morning of this. So just buckle in. Okay. Just go with me here, would you? Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, Taylor Frankie Paul's history of legal trouble. There she is. Now, yes, she doesn't look very Mormon, does she? Taylor Frankie Paul's recent alleged domestic violence incident is causing quite a commotion in both her professional and personal lives. But we've learned it's not her first brush with the law. Okay, so, and I did see this on the show, but it's hard to keep up with. It's a lot. The show was like paused for a moment. She's the one that domestically, okay, we'll figure it out, but she's the one that domestically abused her husband. And they have a kid. And I think they're having another kid. It's crazy. Johnny F. Carson, thank you for the $5. It's sort of Mormon-y. Mormons do multiple wives. You know what? Now that you mention it, that is very true. I take back what I said. The swinging would be sort of Mormon-y, wouldn't it? Yeah, no wonder they did that. I mean, you know, if everybody's like in agreement and it's all fine and on the up and up, but thank you. 1 million Kiki coins for you. That's so true.
Wow.
We're cool Mormons. Push-ups. Thank you for the $4.99. I got my name from telling a chick I can do more push-ups than Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris is an American hero. We salute Chuck Norris. I only know it's at the literally the only thing I think of when I think of Chuck Norris is at the end of the movie Dodgeball when Ben Stiller's in the fat suit and he goes, fucking Chuck Norris. That's literally all I know. But I love that push-ups, a little push-ups history. 1 million Kiki bucks for you. We salute you, Chuck Norris. He'll be fine. Okay. Taylor Frankie Paul's recent alleged domestic violence incident is causing quite a commotion in both her professional and personal lives, but we've learned it's not her first brush with the law. I see why am I. The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives halted production after Taylor Frankie Paul's ex, Dakota Mortensen, accused her of child and spousal abuse. Okay, that's not good. But it looks like The Bachelorette star's history of legal troubles goes back years. But that's the thing. So she's supposed to be now The Bachelorette. I wonder what that's a scandal if I ever heard one. I don't know if they've already, I think it's supposed to premiere. I think they have already filmed it. But it looks like The Bachelorette star's history of legal troubles goes back years, and we're breaking down the timeline for you. 2022, divorce from ex-husband Tate Paul. In 2022, Taylor announced in a TikTok live that she and her husband of 6 years, Tate Paul, were getting divorced. She explained their soft swinging. Okay, soft swinging, guys. It was a soft swinging. What do you think? What do you think, Nikki boy?
We were in a sexual and very romantic relationship for a long time.
That wasn't soft swinging, I guess. That angry. She explained their soft swinging arrangement fell apart after she admittedly crossed a line, resulting in their separation and a massive social media scandal. Okay. We're not. You want to watch a little bit of this? Should we? Why not?
The agreement, I already told you guys that the agreement was just like, as long as we were both there and we saw it and we knew it, it was okay. And the second it goes behind without each other, then that's, you stepped out of the agreement. And I did that.
Taylor. That's right. If you're soft swinging, you have to have an agreement. If you're swinging, I assume you have to have an agreement. But you guys are Mormons. And as we learned, it is kind of Mormon-y to swing, isn't it? It is Gino's shirt. Are you okay, Taylor? Come on. Speak.
Is when you like just hook up, but you don't go all the way. Questions. Soft swinging, again, is when you like just hook up, but you don't go all the way.
That's a Gino joke if I ever heard one.
It is really unfortunate for the kids, and it's been really, really sad. We obviously weren't thinking clearly and thinking about other people. And to be honest, yes, I feel like that is selfish of me.
Okay. And they talk about this in the show. Like, this is probably what maybe, I can't remember, but I feel like this is what got them a reality show. Then she's with this new guy. Then she gets arrested for domestic abuse. This is the new Bachelorette, by the way. She doesn't seem like a bad person, but she's clearly not having an easy go at it here. Okay.
And all of us really to not think about that in our families and how this could affect them and their reputation now. None of us were really thinking that, and it's not fair to them. It's been a lot of mourning and grieving this week with them and apologizing. This is the first day I've been able to actually like really talk about it.
You could have made your bed before you did this, by the way, lady, but that's all right.
I guess, and I really don't want to talk about it after this live. I just want to let it go.
Oh, well, you know what? People are still talking about it. Thanks, TMZ. Taylor and Tate got married in 2016 and had 2 kids together, Indy and Ocean. Those are cute names. 2023 domestic violence arrest. The following February, Taylor was booked for assault and domestic violence. Taylor, the woman, was. Yikes. Utah's Harriman City Police Department posted on X that while she was initially brought in on misdemeanor charges, there was additional video evidence that suggested Taylor's child was injured by an action of Ms. Paul, and said the case was being referred to for screening of felony assault charges. This is your new Bachelorette. Okay. Jesus Christ. Bachelorette. They can't get it together, can they? Christ. Or The Bachelor. According to the Salt Lake City, I guess that's the point of reality TV, isn't it? I really haven't watched since Colton lied to 20 women. I'm teasing Colton. It's okay. According to the Salt Lake City Tribune, court docs say Taylor's then boyfriend was trying to leave an argument when she started hitting him in front of her 2 kids. That's not good. Video of the fight allegedly showed up. Taylor Frankie Paul kicking him, putting him in a chokehold, and throwing heavy metal chairs at him. Goodness. Well, that's not very Mormon-y at all. The footage reportedly showed Taylor's 5-year-old daughter had been next to her boyfriend on the couch when she was throwing chairs. Not Mormon-y at all. This is not good at all. And one of the chairs hit the child in the head. According to the report, the detective was told by Taylor's daughter had a goose egg injury on her head. Lady, get it together. Get it together. Okay, and still all of this. They kept the show. She's the new Bachelorette. All right. She's the new Bachelorette. And I can't remember we're figuring it out with each other. But I think they've filmed the season already because yes, everybody wants to, win the love of a disgraced reality star that has domestic violence charges against her. Okay. So today I saw this. Let's see. Breaking news. I don't even know if we can show this video. Probably not. But this just came out. So let's see what they have to say. Taylor, Frankie Paul, and Dakota. Quiet. Oh my God. I don't know. I kind of watched it. I don't know if we should watch it. But Taylor, Frankie Paul, and Dakota Mortensen. Video shows brutal 2023 fight. Child struck. Okay, so this is the video now. But that I just described. We probably shouldn't watch it. Taylor, Frankie Paul repeatedly attacked Dakota Mortensen during the 2023 incident in which she pled guilty to aggravated assault. And the video shows that one of her children was struck during the fight. That's not good. Video fucking recording each other. Who does this? Leave. Oh, God. TMZ obtained the video and a copy of which was evidence in the case, and it's hard to watch. Dakota struggles to record the altercation with his cell phone. Taylor puts him in a headlock. Lord, she's like Chuck Norris. She backs off, and then the charges and tries to kick him. Okay. The struggle turns violent, and Taylor grabs a metal bar stool and hurls it at Dakota. This is not good. This is not Mormon-y at all. There's her mugshot. Not a bad mugshot. So, we don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to show it. I don't know. How do they? So I assume that they already. When is The Bachelorette supposed to premiere? When is Bachelorette supposed to premiere? Thanks, Taylor. Yeah, the official trailer is out, so they've already Oh, okay, here we go. Thank you, page 6. The future of Taylor Frankie Paul's Bachelorette season revealed after alleged domestic abuse. Okay. All right. What's going to happen? Go away. Taylor Frankie Paul's season of The Bachelorette will air as planned after she was involved in an alleged domestic violence dispute with her ex, Dakota Mortensen, Variety reported. All right. Go on. Oh, yeah, but freaking, what did Chris Harrison do? I'm sure he did something, but what is it? Stop it with the goddamn ads. She was involved in an alleged domestic violence dispute with her ex, Dakota Mortensen. Variety reported on Monday that the investigation into the incident will not impact the show's release schedule or press plan. Yes, because God forbid we don't get another season of The Bachelorette out. Page 6 has reached out to ABC for comment. Oh, look, she looks so demure. Great dress. She's made a few mistakes. Very pretty girl, but all right. Paul, 31, is the lead of The Bachelorette. The lead, okay, like it's a play of Bachelorette season 22, which premieres Sunday, March 22nd. She's expected to do press in New York City this week and attend a premiere event in Los Angeles over the weekend. People confirmed Monday that Paul's alleged domestic violence incident caused her hit Hulu series The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives to pause production on season 5. Yeah, so you ruined it for everyone. Lady, please. Is it a Bible verse? Paul 31 is a good verse. They are not filming, a source told the outlet. Well, what the fuck does she care? You know what? This is what this shows you is that, like, the villain, like, yeah. I mean, couldn't you picked one of the nice Mormon wives that didn't have a scandal to be the Bachelorette? Chris Harrison? I know you're not involved anymore. Well, why is this one the Bachelorette? Why? Because we're sitting here talking about it right now. I mean, I understand it, but holy fuck. What about that one or that one or that one? The one that was in Dancing with the Stars. I guess she's married to hundreds of men. I'm just kidding. I don't know. So that was a little rundown. I had to kind of just talk about it with y'all to see what you thought, because I don't think Eugene would listen to me talk about that. He would be like, what and why? What and why? Oh my God. Moving right along. Beep, 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 beep. Should we talk about the Kardashians a little? Oh no, wait. You remember the girls we were talking about last night, the ones that were laughing in the back of the cop car after they plotted an unaliving the high school ones? It was disturbing to watch, but now there's new news on it. So let's take a look, shall we? Yes, we shall. Well, I guess I'll show you a little bit of it. We were talking about this yesterday. Teens accused of plotting murder caught laughing in patrol car. This is what, okay. And it is fucking disturbing. And I still don't have a fucking, like, read on this at all. Very confusing. Wow. Teens accused of plotting school murder.
Lois.
That's true, Doodle. Right. Why? Where's 6? He's in the box in the kitchen.
Perfect. Report-wise, it just says it's trained student transport. Okay. I'm 99% sure, at least. Let me talk to church.
So they arrest these 2 teen girls. I think in their, like, warped, bizarre brains, they thought that it would be cool to be like, they, like, watched Girl Interrupted once. They thought if they did this, they would be like put in an insane asylum. But neither of them is very Angelina Jolie or Winona Ryder. I don't know. I don't know how you have this warped. I don't know what's going on with the youths these days at all. But how do you find two lunatics like this with this bizarre plan in the same homeroom? I don't know. It's just sort of shocking. So.
That's in it right now, but it's just the first contact.
So I'll just tell him it's just.
Excuse me?
She little chubbers. And she talks about her chocolate later. She's like, this one, she's like, they took my chocolate from me. Honey, you have bigger problems than that. I've never these two girls are so shockingly cavalier about what's going on right now. Just the giggling, it's wild. They did her a favor. Yeah, she's a little hefty.
And we'll go through the report already.
Good? Yeah.
All right. And have a seat, please.
Are we going to be in the same one?
What do you mean?
That's what you're worried about?
Yeah. Go ahead.
The glee. They're like, yay. What in the fuck? Girls.
Ready.
Wait, they went to his phone? No, they're going to go to his phone. Oh my god. Hey, what are you doing here? No, he's gonna be arrested too. What? Why? Yes, I told him he knew. He didn't report me. I told him already.
I know we watched this last night, but it bears repeating. Are we fucked? Like, what's happening? I have no idea what's happening with the youths. This is disturbing.
He did a tip?
There was a tip showing. Did you not see it?
Someone tipped. He snitched.
I don't get why I wouldn't tell the police.
Why do they sound like they're in the fucking movie The Departed? What are you, 14? I am disturbed. Okay. I got a rat in my crew. Like, what is this? What? If I was ever in the back of a cop car, I don't know what I would do. I would be sobbing. I certainly wouldn't be laughing.
You did a tip though.
Huh?
Police, you did a tip though. Because it was anonymous tip. But I was just assuming it by the writing.
Yeah.
Just like
it was.
I know I'm showing my age. How do you even know this lingo? You should be, doing, maybe TikTok's the problem. You should be doing TikTok dances, talking about, what? Kylie Jenner lip kits, Chloe and Wonderland podcast. Maybe you're a Northwest fan. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh my fucking god. God, I knew I shouldn't have told him. Because he was like, oh, can you please tell me I can't sleep tonight? You. God.
I swore when I was a kid too, but like, I don't know. There's something very untoward about it. Good God. So I haven't watched this yet, but I saw this today. Apparently, they were denied their bond or whatever it is. I'm not a lawyer. Okay. But they were denied. I think they locked him up is the deal here. Okay. Judge denies bond for Lake Brantley High School students accused of plotting to a classmate. All right. Shall we take a look-see? All right. Thank you, News 6. When did this come out? 8 days ago. Yes, we're a little behind on this, but I didn't know about it. Maybe y'all didn't know either.
The two teen girls accused of plotting to kill their classmate at Lake Brantley High School will remain in jail while awaiting trial. I'm your Seminole County community correspondent, Mark Lehman, and on Wednesday, the state showed video from after this arrest as an argument for why the girls should remain behind bars. Now, the judge recognizes the different involvement for both girls, but decided that the two will remain in custody.
Good. You know what? Because it'll be a lesson. Stop whatever. Yeah. Thank God. You know what? Just from watching like the small amount that I have of this, whoever told me to look this up, it was on Monday. I don't know who you are, but thank you. Whoever told me to look this up, thanks, because it make a lesson out of them. Thank God they didn't hurt anybody. I don't think they ever really were going to. I think that they saw a girl interrupted once and thought that looked fun. Look what happened to poor Brittany Murphy in the movie and in real life. Okay. And eating chicken and stop.
14-year-old Lois Lippert and 15-year-old Isabel Valdez went before a judge together but sat apart as prosecutors played video you first saw on News 6.
Lois.
The patrol camera showed.
You know, if I wasn't Keanu, my other name that they were going to name me was either Suki or Lois. My dad thought Suki or Lois would be cool before they saw Point Break. I think I'd be a cool Lois. I probably would have hated it growing up, but I would be cool as a Lois. But I really couldn't be anything other than Keanu, obviously. So, right? Like my name couldn't be Mary or, Petunia. Lois, maybe. Suki, maybe. Then they saw Point Break and it had to be Keanu. So there you go. Lois.
Showing the teens laughing and joking after they were arrested in January.
Were you trying to look good for your mugshot?
Oh shit, am I gonna get a mugshot?
Well, we're going to jail. What do you think?
Yeah.
Their demeanor was much more serious as prosecutors laid out what they say was a plot to kill a classmate at Lake Brantley High School. According to detectives, Valdez brought a knife, planned to wait in a bathroom to stab the student.
What? But all right, so maybe I'm wrong. Do you think they really were going to do this? How do you find two warped freaks? You know what? I guess, I don't know. What? How do you find somebody in your homeroom that's like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea? Listen, I know I don't want to have kids. I've never wanted to have kids because if it even scraped its knee, I would pass away. All right. And birth. Ugh. But what? Nobody's going to want to have kids after this. What if they end up like that? Hello. Welcome everyone here right now. We're watching these kooky teens do kooky teen stuff. No, they're creepy. 1 million Kiki bucks for everyone here. Are they 15? Watch a few movies, take a few notes. It was fun. No, I mean, a group of young girls together, girl in Indiana over a boy, they set her on fire. What's going on? Yeah, you wonder. Yeah, okay, nobody wants to have kids. Of course they don't. All right, Elon Musk, we don't need to populate the earth if this is what's happening, and I don't know how to fix it. Thank God they didn't hurt anybody. Chances are there aren't going to be two fucking lunatics in the same class that think this is a good idea. We're poisoned, and I sound old, but I watched a lot. I love a good horror movie or an R-rated film. I love a Tarantino film, a nice Kill Bill or, Reservoir Dogs. I don't want to be a reservoir dog. What were they thinking? Yes. Didn't read them the little engine that could. Whoever sent this, thank you. I will give it to my godson and I will cleanse it so it doesn't smell like smoke. I read so many. You know what? What happened to the days of reading if you give a mouse a cookie? Rikki Tikki Tembo. No Sarembo. Chari Barirucci. Pipberry Pembo. What about that one? This is like and I guess they're 15, but they're freaks. Who wants a kid? The chubby girl is a follower? Yeah, who do you think concocted the idea? The one that looks like, you know, she loves the band Paramore, or the chubbier one that complained that the interrogating police officers took her chocolate away. These are not normal thoughts. The Utes, I tell you, the Utes. Back a little bit. Psychotic.
They say it was a plot to kill a classmate at Lake Brantley High School. According to detectives, Valdez brought a knife, planned to wait in a bathroom to stab the student, and then leave flowers and smoke a cigarette after the killing. The plan was foiled by an anonymous tip.
She f***ing snitched.
Smoke a cigarette after the... Are you kidding? They're watching. They're getting this from somewhere. Okay, don't smoke, kids. They're watching fucking, I don't know. I mean, yeah. What do you think this is? A fucking Scorsese film? Like, I mean, I don't know. We were always allowed to watch R-rated movies when I was a kid. I never thought I wanted to like do anything like that. And there's 2 of them laughing. Rat think I got a rat in my crew. Who snitched? I don't know. Probably another classmate that realized that their fucking, you know, friends were deranged. The movie Poltergeist messed me up as a kid. You know what messed me up? 6 months and kids in my class would fucking call me and say, 7 days. The movie The Ring, which I love now to this day, that I was traumatized by The Ring. Truly. I was in 5th grade and everyone knew I was just so terrified of that movie. Just, ugh. And like boys in my class would call my house and go, 7 days. They go, is Keanu there? I'd be like, hello. And then they say 7 days. That's more of a horror film, not a violent one. It's the tape that kills you, not another person. But whatever the fuck these girls are watching, I don't know, but it ain't right.
But I knew I shouldn't have told him, because he was like, oh, can you please tell me I can't sleep tonight? F you!
According to the state, Valdez intended to kill the boy who reportedly looked like the Sandy Hook school shooter. She told investigators it was part of a blood bond that would resurrect the shooter from the dead.
Wait.
I don't think there's anything
I didn't even see the chubby one over there. Look at her. She's not feeling too good now. Oh, but come on. It was all fun and games in the back of the cop car, doll. Thank God. You know what? Hopefully you'll learn from this. Now I sound like Tyra Banks. Learn from this. We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. We don't know you, but that actually makes me very sad. I don't know why, but come on. Who raised you 2 girls? People like to say I was raised wrong. Psh, please.
It was part of a blood bond that would resurrect the shooter from the dead.
I don't think there's anything that I could do that would keep the community safe.
Hey, Judge Melanie Chase.
And it's clearly a dangerous crime. All the elements, I think, have been met.
The judge saying Valdez posed too much of a danger to the community to be released. It was the same outcome.
Good for you. This is why I couldn't be a judge either. I'd be like, oh, but the fat one's crying. They did take her chocolates away. But it would pull at my heartstrings to see, both of them. God, good on the judge. Yeah, see, this is why I couldn't be a judge. Nope. I know. Or I'd make a fabulous judge. I don't know, but how could you Or maybe she's playing us all. You know, she's sitting here like this. Right? Where is she? Where are you? Isabel. Isabel's sitting here like this, right? But in the back of the cop car, she was fucking giddy, okay? This is probably an act that I would fall for wholeheartedly. I'd be like, but listen, yeah, you took her chocolates away, all right? They were just playing. No. Hi, Steph. Wait, hang on. Not funny push-ups. Push-ups just texted me 7 days. Push-ups. Love you, push-ups. That was rude, but I'm giving you a Kiki text.
How dare you?
Yeah, that movie was scary, okay? I was in 5th grade. It was creepy. I'm okay with, like, you know, I like horror films. That one just really got me. Still gives me goose flesh. But yes, is this girl fucking playing us? That's why she's sitting there like that? Or has the gravity of the situation, that is not a chubby girl joke. That is, I mean it genuinely. Has the gravity of the situation hit her? Because it was all fun and games in the back of the, you know, police car. I'll never have a child. Can you imagine? My kid would be morally sound, but I would be nervous that these freaks would be in its friend group or TikTok chat. And then if it scraped its knee, then I would never recover. I'd be a fun mom, but I can't. Not if these things are running around.
It was part of a blood bond that would resurrect the shooter from the dead.
I don't think there's anything that I could do that would
A
keep the
blood
community
bond?
safe. And it's
A blood bond. Wait, I missed that part completely. A blood bond that would resurrect the what? Did they say? These girls are deranged. I just can't believe there's 2 of them. You know, you see one deranged kid, just not 2 of them, and girls. I'm so confused. So confused. No, those types of chicks would be on Tumblr. Hi, darling. That's fabulous, Eugene.
It was so good, I'm going to put it on my Patreon.
Eugene's back. Hi, darling.
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
That's adorable.
My wife.
We can't have a kid because of these 2 monsters.
Who was it, Chad and Scarlett?
Chad and Scarlett.
There's my glasses, thank you.
These 2 girls, Gino, I have no idea. It's crazy.
Oh,
yeah. Yes, the ones giggling in the back
car?
of the cop car.
I fell asleep to that last night.
Oh, how could you? I didn't sleep last night because of these monsters.
clearly a dangerous crime. All the elements, I think, have been met.
The judge,
The community safe.
like the Sandy Hook school shooter, she told investigators it was part of a blood bond that would resurrect the shooter from the dead.
I don't think there's anything that I could do that would keep the community safe. And it's clearly a dangerous crime. All the elements, I think, have been met.
The judge saying Valdez posed too much of a danger to the community to be released. It was the same outcome for Lippert, even though the defense argued her involvement was less severe.
Which one? Okay, the little one was less severe. Good. You know what? Keep them there forever for the community. They didn't do anything, but because they were stopped. But I still can't wrap my brain around, were they really going to? I am disgusted. By the way, I know I have to change these nails. Gino, he said that he hates them, and I get it.
Me too.
My nails.
They're too clawy.
They are like claws. Not cute. God. Gino's back. Run away. He's just teasing.
Give us a bet.
A bet? Oh, by the way, in hot water today at 3:15 p.m. on Rumble, correct? Don't play that, please. Stop playing it, please.
In Hot Water is 7 tonight. Garrett and Steve are 3 today. It's Thursday.
Oh, excuse me. 7 p.m. tonight. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for liking the nails. And it's not my favorite shape either, but thank you. Tonight in Hot Water, 7 p.m. After Garrett and Steve, that are 3. On Rumble. Gino Bisconti's Rumble.
That I watched, they thought this was cute. I don't want her on the internet talking to other young folks about this. It's too dangerous.
Both Valdez and Lippert
I
have
agree.
each entered
Good on you, Judge. She's beauty queen, Judge.
not guilty pleas. The attorneys for both are expected back in court next month for a docket sounding as the case moves forward.
Looks like Stevie Lou with a job. I don't know what Stevie Lou's job is. I don't know. It's just a guy with red hair. I don't know why it even came out of my mouth.
Seminole County community correspondent Mark Lehman, News 6.
All right. There you have it. Oh, look, a pest clip. So that's the newest on that. I didn't know about it. Sorry if I bored you with it, but holy fuck. That is what we would call untoward. Quite untoward. Ed Breerin. Yes, Ed Breerin. Okay, let's see. What else do we have here? We're definitely going to do the new Architectural Digest. I have 2. We love that. We love an architectural open door AD moment. Stop it. Go away. Shush. Shush you. You know we love talking about Shia LaBeouf, right? Shia LaBeouf has always just been the most interesting fucking character, and he's just in the news, right? We just talked about, he's arrested for partying in New Orleans, and then he was, saying very hateful. He was saying the F slur. He gets arrested. He goes back out to party. Then he does the interview with that guy where he goes, "You can be gay, just don't be gay in my lap." He says he was terrified by gay men, which is ridiculous. He was in the movie Holes. He was in Even Stevens. He's in one of my favorite movies, actually. It's called American Honey. Watch it if you haven't. It's probably 10 years old. But he's always been sort of an odd bird. And this came across my desk today. Oh, and then I forgot. He's in Rome right now, and he walks down to the lobby of the hotel in his skivvies, in his underwear, with a cigarette hanging out of his mouth. And he's like, "Come on, man, give me a match. Give me a match." People recorded him. All matter of weird shit has been going on with Shia LaBeouf. And I guess this is a clip back from, it's probably 2020, when they were like all trying to be like, "Oh, let's do a script reading with Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman and Shia LaBeouf." Just keep because we were, whatever, sitting in our homes. I just saw this morning, and we need to watch it. Okay. It says Shia LaBeouf is hammered during this live reading. It's from 5 years ago, so maybe not even. But it kills me. And it's sad. But it's Shia, so it's funny. Oh, and it's Matthew McConaughey. Everybody's taking it so seriously. Shia is just having a moment, though, which, what can you do?
You McConaughey. Howdy. Brad Pitt. Hello. Woo.
Look at Brad. That's another one. Look at that smooth face. He never ages. Botox. Or if you're like Bob, he's just happy. Bob says he's just happy. No injectables whatsoever. Bob, you're just like Bobaline. You're just like Brad Pitt, apparently. All right, not just like. But.
I am. Brad, what character are you going to be reading? Brad, what character?
Right. Look at Shia. It just gets weirder and weirder. You can be gay. Just don't be gay in my lap. He is such an odd bird. He's such an odd bird. We wish him well. We'll pray for you, Shia. I'm sorry. I've been talking about Shia LaBeouf for like 3 shows now. So obviously this is in my algorithm.
Brad, what character are you going to be reading? Oddly enough, I will be reading Brad.
Look, he's clean, sharp, taking it seriously. Shia's in his car about to fucking... He's on another planet.
Brad will be reading.
Probably. I didn't hear anything about him in the Nickelodeon documentary, or was that a Disney show? But he is just a fucking character. He's a character. God.
Character of Brad.
Hi.
Notice the sound at the door and opens the door an inch. Jeffrey Spicoli stands in the door.
That's so Shia. He's Jeff Spicoli.
Red eyes glistening, his long blonde hair still wet, streaming down the back of his white peasant shirt.
I know, it's actually sad. He's fucked up. Shia, get it. But do we want a Shia that gets it together? I don't know. He seems fine with it. He's a great actor. Child stars always have problems, So that is a good point, Doodle. I like him. He's hardcore. It's like he doesn't care that he's going down to this, like, in this lobby of this hotel in Rome in his underwear. It's very, he thinks he's, I don't know. It's very, what are we, Marlon Brando? It's just like, it's concerning, but we're here for it. What's wrong?
This guy.
Really? What happened? What happened, Eugene?
The guy went to send me the fucking money for the fucking drive.
Wait. That was just a little housekeeping. Don't worry. I argue Shia is I don't know what that means. Rich kid. Musad? Is that untoward to say? It's fine, Gene. It'll work out. Yeah, it will. Don't. Eugene Visconti's program in Hot Water, 7 p.m. I'll be there. Maybe I'll change shirts. I know it's Eugene's shirts. Mossad is an Israeli intelligence agency equivalent. Thank you, Aaron James. You are so knowledgeable. I don't really exactly even know what that means, but thank you very much. So Shia. Because we just, we just need we need like our weekly Shia fix. We love Shia LaBeouf. He's very odd indeed. Boom, 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 boom. We'll do a little bit of. Okay, Gene. I apologize for that. We're talking something out. It's really nothing. He was frustrated about something, and I wanted to calm him down a bit. Okay. White Claw break. Yes, exactly. Don't worry. He got frustrated. Gene's very passionate. He is. What were we talking about? Oh. All right. This may be an unpopular opinion, as we all have very interesting. Well, I highly doubt anyone here has very nice thoughts about Kathy Griffin. I don't really have many thoughts about her in general. But I think we don't really like her, do we? Do we like Kathy Griffin? Eugene, do you like Kathy Griffin?
She's a giant cunt. She's a giant entitled cunt who does rules for thee and not for me. She held up a picture, a fucking beheaded picture of Trump, and then said, "Oh, people hate me."
That's why I forget. Yeah.
And she's on adrenochrome.
What's that?
Look at a picture of her before and after. It's the
Ozempic.
blood of children.
Oh, goodness.
Well, look at
Jesus.
before and after.
Eugene is going to have a fabulous in hot water tonight at 7 p.m. He's going for a walk. He got a little frustrated by something. I assure you everything is fine. Adrenochrome. What even? Please.
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
Yeah. Gino rolls. Yeah, you don't think we like Kathy Griffin. I don't really know anything about her. I don't remember her comedy, but she is not her social score. If this was like an episode of Black Mirror where we like all of our phones, like that episode where we just like, you know, you take your phone and you like people, but in life, and then your social score goes up and down. That's like my favorite episode of Black Mirror. It's kind of like true now. Her social score, I feel like if there were an app where you could read people's social scores, I feel like has been low the past few years because of that stunt with the right. And other than that, I don't really know much about her. However, she did change her. She looks much better. Kathy Griffin swaps her signature red hair for platinum blonde. Does this make her social score at least a little bit better? She does look a little better. She looks a little bit better. Now, I'm just playing devil's advocate here. Will this help? Go away, ads. Why must you do this to me? Go away. Kathy Griffin swaps her signature red hair for platinum blonde in her Barbie era. Okay, I can already tell this isn't going to help. I can already tell. It's not going to help you, Kathy. She looks better, but still. Kathy Griffin is a redhead no longer. The comedian debuted Slow News Day, page 6. My God. The comedian debuted a new look on Instagram, sporting a platinum blonde cut with blunt styled bangs. She posted 3 pics captioned, "And you guys thought you knew me." Oh, see, look what she's doing. And you guys thought you knew me. I didn't. Didn't I just say, Kathy, I really don't know anything about you? Bitches go blonde to avoid going gray. I mean, yeah, that red hair must be like hard to keep up with. Right, Lucy? I think Lucy was a natural redhead. I don't know. Griffin tried out 3 different poses with her newfound style, biting on finger in one and smirking in another. Comedian 65 is known for her fiery red hair to match her fiery personality. Oh, and she, of course, has the damn ice out. Oh, come on. You're not... Shut, Kathy. All right, now I hate you. All right? I have no... Whatever. have no political leanings whatsoever, but you're not wear whatever pin you want at the Oscars. You're not wearing that goddamn pin in your home. Kathy. This is why people like are polarized by you. All right. Listen, you want to wear your like little pin at the Oscars. That's very polarizing in general. You're not walking. That's already annoying. No matter how you feel, whether you support the pin or you don't or whatever. You're going to do a little interview on E! News or whatever. You can make a statement if you choose to do that. That's fine. You're not walking around with that fucking pin in your home, Kathy. Stop it. Nightmare fuel. Scarlet. No. Oh, that was even a little much for me. I won't lie to you. Do you guys know Zendaya? She crashed a wedding. Zendaya of Euphoria and what is that other movie? The tennis movie that we loved. Goddamn. What was the movie that we loved? The tennis movie. Also sort of a gay movie. Gene. The tennis movie with Zendaya and those two cute like
Warriors,
adversaries. What was it called? Challengers. Thank you. We loved Challengers. I know. I really shouldn't vape either. The Geek Bar is back. She was in Spider-Man, but the only Spider-Man I recognize is the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, the first one. Kirsten Dunst and Tobey Maguire, and I never saw any other ones. I'm too far past, like, there's been so many Marvel and DC and Marvel superhero things. It's too hard to keep up. The worlds collided. It would take years if I'm only at, I saw one Iron Man and, all three Spider-Mans, but with Tobey Maguire. I'm showing my age. 33. I think I saw Wolverine once and I loved them. I enjoyed them, but now everything's all topsy-turvy. There's been 3 Spider-Mans after Tobey? Shoot. And now Zendaya. I didn't even know that. Zendaya was in Spider-Man. I first saw her in Euphoria, which is also, if you're on the fence about having kids, watch Euphoria. You won't have them. You won't have them at all. If that's what's going on at high schools. Maybe those 2 girls saw, they weren't trying to hurt anybody in Euphoria. Just a lot of debauchery. But Zendaya, now you tell me if you think this is cool. Obviously, this couple is getting married in Vegas. And for some reason, Zendaya walks in. People are like, yay! She is getting married to Spider-Man, isn't she? Right? Tom Holland? Yes, she is. See, I know stuff. I couldn't believe this, and I really don't understand it. So let's take a look, shall we? Wait. There's no article about it. I wish there were. To explain to us what happened. Where are you? La 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 la. I think I sent myself 2. I want to see if we can find a better one. Zendaya crashes wedding. Zendaya crashes couple's wedding as surprise guest. Okay, so she was not invited. That's crazy. I mean, I know it looks like just a Vegas wedding, but like Zendaya, I don't know if that was the right move. If I were the bride, I hate to say it, I think I'd be upset. Like if Billy Joe Armstrong showed up, I'd be elated. But like, I love Zendaya, Couldn't you have at least come to the reception? Not during the vows. It's the bride's day. Yeah, I'm not. Couldn't do it. I don't think. Zendaya crashes couple's wedding as surprise guest and leaves a hint to whether she's secretly married. Okay, all right. Do tell. Zendaya gate crashed a wedding. Shocking guests by joining the nuptials as the couple said, I do. Peyton Whitmore, 27, and Kadeem Strickland, 29, were left gobsmacked when she joined the back row of their Vegas wedding ceremony. Yes, it's in Vegas, so I guess it's assumed it's a bit more casual, but still, Zendaya, this is a bit untoward. I love her. Great actress. But right? You know you're a famous person. You know people are not going to be paying attention to the most important day in this lady's life. Yes, it's a Vegas wedding, but come on, Zendaya. When you and your new husband are the only people who know that Zendaya's legal last name, who know what Zendaya's legal last name is because she showed up to your wedding and signed it as a witness, and the internet is going crazy on if she is still Zendaya Coleman or if she is officially Zendaya Holland. Wow. Okay. So Zendaya decided, I guess, is like a little Easter egg for the press to crash a couple's Vegas wedding. And then, of course, you know, if Zendaya shows up at your wedding and you need a witness, you pick her. And they're the only two people on earth that know whether or not she's married. Way to make it about you. Couldn't you have just done a weird tweet? But I guess the couple was happy with it. I, for one, would not be. Be like, I don't give a fuck if you're married or not. I love you. Great job in Euphoria. You're beautiful. You're a fashion icon. But it's my wedding. Yeah, I think I'd be pissed about this. No, I don't know about that. Yeah. The chapel was opened by production company A24 ahead of the release of Zendaya and Robert Pattinson's new film, The Drama. Oh, yeah, Zendaya and Robert Pattinson are in something that looks really good. Yeah, there she is. Everybody's taking pictures. No one's paying attention to the ceremony because Zendaya just walks in. Somebody goes, you're late, girl. The couple were told the Emmy Award-winning actress would be available after the ceremony to take some pictures, but had no idea she would. Okay, so maybe they're big fans. Okay. But had no idea she would also be their official witness, joining the big do as a guest. As she popped in, the actress was met by yelps and gasps. Yes, because that's what everybody wants when you're saying, I do. A bunch of, you know what? We had a pretty rowdy ceremony, which is very us. People were cheering. I said the F word. It was very raucous, but it's not because Zendaya walked in. Okay, maybe that's like that was their dream. The moment when Zendaya walks in during the middle of your wedding ceremony. She did. She snuck in. All our guests cheered and let out gasps when they spotted her as well. That's cute. I guess it's cute. If you know what, if that's what you want. Are we allowed to see that? I don't want to know. All our guests cheers and let out gasps. Okay. I guess so. The chapel said to them, we have Zendaya to be a witness. And they were like, yes, but then you walked in late during their vows, Zendaya. Come on. This is what it looked like. Here, I'll show you. Late as well. La 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 la. La 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 la. And of course, she looks like a goddamn fucking angel. Fabulous. Love the hair, Zendaya. So I guess they told you, yeah, just pop in there. But they were like in the middle of literally getting married. But again, it is like a Vegas wedding. And obviously they liked it. So my contacts have arrived. Woohoo. Okay. She's got red bottoms on. You know what? These would be, I would be so happy to see Zendaya any other time in my life. She's a fashion icon. She's a fabulous actress. But if I don't have red bottoms on at my wedding and Zendaya tries to like quietly sit in the back, you can't quietly sit in the back. This would be the only time in life I would not be happy to see Zendaya. Okay. You can't wear red bottoms if the bride isn't wearing red bottoms. But, you know, I think they must be huge fans. Zendaya wouldn't do something untoward. They did say we have her to be a witness, so okay.
That's crazy.
Crazy word.
See, that fucking guy just got up. He's like, fuck this. He's like, later. Oh, he's the photographer. Got it. Okay, yes. You always want your photographer to be picked. Yes! I'm not blind anymore. Thank you, Eugene. You're welcome. You want your photographer, instead of capturing the moment when you say I do, to be taking pictures of Zendaya in the back.
Many times, from time to time, all couples experience difficult periods.
But they love it. I guess it's cute. Zendaya, you did the right thing because it looks like you made them very happy. Yay. Architectural Digest moment. We have a new one. I haven't seen it yet. Shall we explore it together? And then tune in Hot Water at 7 p.m., guys. And then Cooking with Kiki tomorrow because Matt Fugati, we've been telling Matt Fugati we would do one for 3 weeks, and life has gotten away from us. Again, if you're not a member, become a member. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. We have a new Keanu cast out. And if you'd like to see us do live stand-up comedy, refer to my Instagram, Keanu C. Thompson, ladies and gentlemen. But you guys know Marvelous Miss Maisel? You do. I know you do. Her architectural AD, open door AD just came out, and I have not seen it. We also have Kate Upton. You guys, I was furious with Kate Upton and her husband because it's a dream. I wouldn't expect it to be everything that you could ever, style-wise, that I would want in a home. So maybe we'll watch a little bit of that too. We love these. Where are you? Where are you? La 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 la. La 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 la. Bing 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 bing. Or do you guys want to see too, really quickly? I stumbled upon this too. All right, Hillary, okay, really quickly. It made me think, before we do our Architectural Digest moment, which we love, there's this, now I'm subscribed. I don't know what this podcast is or whatever, but they have famous people come on and tell you what their last meal would be. And Hillary Duff is back because she's singing again. And it's so odd. I don't know about her last meal. Let you tell me. Hi, Hillary Duff. Hillary Duff of Lizzie McGuire, okay? She's been gone forever. We looked at her open door AD. We were like, that's fine, Hillary. Hi. Now she's back on tour. The last time I thought about Hillary Duff was when I was in I was in middle school, and my brother and my best friend Wesley and I were in the mall, and there was like a janitor in the mall. We're like, where is everybody? He's like, y'all kids are missing the concert. We were like, what concert? And it was Hillary Duff's best friend in the show, Lizzie McGuire, she was having a concert in the mall. Since then, I haven't thought about Hillary other than her Architectural Digest, but she's back in the press because she's going on tour again. She has a new album, and I'm here for it. But this led me to think, what would your last meal? Do you go, my last meal, what would it be? A single leaf of arugula? To quote, what's his name? One of my favorite directors. I can't remember right now. What the fuck? John Waters. I went and saw John Waters, and they were like, he's like, if it were my last meal, I would, they'd be like, what do you want to eat? And then I'd say a single leaf of arugula, that stuck with me. Do you say, fuck you? Yes. I would just like a Tic Tac, please, and a shot of gin. This is what Hillary Duff would do, though. What do we think?
This is my last meal. An In-N-Out cheeseburger, mustard fried with grilled onions, extra.
I've never had an In-N-Out burger. I'm partial to 7th Street burgers. St. Ranger, thank you for the $1.99. Are red bottoms some type of red shoe? They're Christian Louboutins. And you can tell a Christian Louboutin pair of heels because they have red bottoms. The bottoms of the shoe are red. It's an iconic shoe. $500, not for the pair, for each. They're an iconic shoe. 1 million Kiki bucks for you. I should answer these questions. 1 million Kiki bucks. Now you can have your very own pair of Louboutins. In-N-Out. I've never had In-N-Out. I love LA. I never got to an In-N-Out burger. I like 7th Street burger, and I'm a McDonald's gal. But I know In-N-Out would be good. And they do a myriad of things here, but she has a very specific order.
In-N-Out cheeseburger, mustard fried with grilled onions, extra.
Mustard fried. That sounds fucking delicious. I put yellow mustard like on everything. You're going to be so grossed out. I would put it on yellow mustard on scrambled eggs. That is so gross. But whatever that is, that sounds good. Do we recreate this? Do we recreate her last meal for a Cooking with Kiki next week? Maybe.
Pickles, no tomato. French fries from Petit Trois, a McDonald's.
Petit Trois. Okay.
Fountain Diet Coke. Ruffles potato chips with.
I get that. The McDonald's Fountain Diet Coke. There is nothing more refreshing than that. And it has to be McDonald's, and it has to be a Diet Coke. Yeah, I'm with her there. I didn't know if I was alone. Now I feel more seen and valid that you just told me that, because I thought that was weird. Eugene told me it was weird to put yellow. I hate Dijon mustard. I don't want to see mustard seeds. I want neon yellow mustard. Thank you. That makes me feel seen. Thank you, Doodle. Thank you. I would put it on anything. All right. Now she's going so a specific kind of French fry from Petit Trois, a Diet Coke from McDonald's, Fountain Diet
Caviar
Coke.
And creme fraiche.
On a potato chip. That's what fucking, you're opulent. It's like how Paris Hilton said. She said in her book, and I remember this when I was in middle school. I didn't read it, but I was at a Books A Million and I saw one line. If you're rich, rich, you either eat fast food or something insanely expensive. No in between. So putting caviar on a potato chip is just that. I see it everywhere now. It's very in vogue. So that's what she would have. I don't know about the caviar.
Caviar and creme fraiche. The Oof Mayo Farm Egg from Rory's Place in Ojai. An extra dirty.
You didn't need to say oof. The oof? The oof? She said the French word for egg. The oof? Les ouf? The oof? I don't mind honey mustard on a really good chicken finger, but yellow mustard prevails. Pam likes yellow mustard. Yellow mustard. Hell yeah, Pam. I hate Dijon mustard. I don't want to see the mustard seeds. Let's hear her say oof again.
The Oof Mayo Farm Egg from Rory's Place in Ojai. An extra dirty Grey Goose martini with 3 blue cheese olives.
That's not a cocktail. That's a meal, and I'm here for it. If it were me, it would be the shishito pepper martini from Knightley's on the Upper East Side. Maybe with a couple of blue cheese olives just to jazz it up. So I get that.
Mom's chicken and dumplings.
And they always pick one of their parents' recipes or their grandma's or something. Okay.
My mom's chicken and dumplings. Corn agnolotti from Giorgio Baldi. My Aunt Roz's pineapple upside down.
That's disgusting. It's always an Aunt Roz that brings a pineapple upside down cake. You don't really like that, Hillary. Yellow for sure. Am I picky? Maybe. I'm not really. I'll try anything. Well, no, I won't try anything. I remember one time in Puerto Rico, we were on a family vacation, and the other family that we met there, we went out to dinner with, they had fried cow brains. My brother tried it. I would not try. He hates that story. He's like, you guys make me seem like I had to have the cow brains. We're like, Rocco, you did. You wanted the fried cow brains. He's like, no, I didn't. I tried them because I'm an adult. Do you like, that's disgusting. I hate it. I like that you like it, Doodle. Obviously somebody likes it. It's a very aesthetically pleasing cake, but it's like same thing as a fruit cake, right? It just sits there. Nobody really likes it at Christmas. Nobody's going. If it's chocolate mousse and a fruit cake, which are you choosing? I love you, Doodle. My Aunt Roz.
Cake. And a large bowl of Cadbury mini eggs.
Hey, guys, I'm... Oh, well, okay. We could watch one more. This is... All right, let's see. We'll watch one more. Let's see what Post Malone's last meal would be. And then I think I have an idea of mine. You tell me what yours is. And apparently there can be many courses. I don't know if that's what it is like in the jail, but what an odd job that would be. Also, goddamn. Yeah, that would be a depressing job. Can't get a job as a chef anywhere else. I'm cooking people's last meals. This bitch just wants a Tic Tac and a shot of gin. What do you think, Post Malone?
Post Malone, and my last meal would be mozzarella sticks and
I'm with
garlic
that.
knots with a side of marinara sauce. And
No garlic knots, but mozzarella sticks I'm into. I like to eat the outsides of the mozzarella sticks and then leave half of the cheese. Is that eating disordered? I don't know why. But I love mozzarella sticks with South Carolina ranch. It would have to be from South Carolina. They would have to fly it in.
Raising Cane's chicken tenders.
I've never had Raising Cane's, but if it's anything like Zaxby's, I'm into it. Zaxby's with the Zax sauce looks like it because Zaxby's also gives you a piece of Texas toast. But I don't know. I can't imagine it's better than Zaxby's, but all right. People, it depends on where you are. Raising Cane's is amazing. Does anyone know Zaxby's here? Zaxby's is the South Carolina equivalent.
Stuffed crust pizza and
Barf. All right. This is an unpopular opinion. I'm not a pizza gal. I mean, I like a frozen pizza. I love like Home Run Inn, which I've never seen anyone eat except for my dad and I. It's a Chicago thing. A Home Run Inn frozen pizza. Or, I don't know. I think I'm just traumatized from seeing people on the streets of New York like feed over a trash can with their pizzas and acting like that's normal. Like, did you need that? I know it was $1, but there's trash here. Not a pizza girl. Has to be a very specific kind. I think frozen pizza is better.
Chicken parm. Filet mignon.
Also, stuffed crust, gross. It's like the mozzarella stick thing. Chicken parm, not my favorite thing in the world.
Filet mignon with teriyaki sauce and
What? I'm sorry. Are we ruining a filet with teriyaki sauce? Time and place, Post Malone. Time and fucking place. What an odd thing. Or am I wrong? Maybe I just don't know. Bojangles would probably be part of my last meal. Bow rounds, a bowberry biscuit, and a chicken biscuit, and a Diet Coke. Bojangles is fabulous. Ghost Crusader. I agree. Tom! Rockhill just got a Raisin Cane. Big news. Oh my gosh. Well, we'll have to try it. Have you tried it, Tom? I know, but we're Zaxby's people. Will it rock our world? We don't know. Post Malone likes it, but he also likes his filet with teriyaki sauce on it.
Spicy ramen with a glass of my maison.
That was chic. Like I said, the Paris Hilton thing. He's not. This is obviously like a $500 tea kettle, and they're pouring it into a cup of noodles. Essentially, that is a very hardcore thing. Caviar and potato chips, $500 tea kettle poured into a corner store cup of noodles. Very chic indeed.
Of my Maison number 9 wine.
Okay, you don't need to do a plug for your wine, dog. It's supposed to be branding. Kendall Jenner's like, I would like one chicken nugget and a glass of 818 tequila is my last meal. Like, okay, Kendall, we get it.
Then Frosted Flakes cereal.
I'm with that. Frosted Flakes, extra sugar.
And chocolate chip.
But I would eat mine with water. I know, not a popular opinion. Also, part of my last meal would be regular Cheerios, a packet of Splenda with mixed with Dasani water. A freezing cold Dasani water. I don't care if that's wrong. It's right to me. You never eat the pizza I sent you guys. Listen, I actually, they do send us these Domino's pizza. If I don't mind a Domino's pizza, because they have like the crust that's like a cracker, but they never pay. We would probably take the pizza if they paid for it. And then chocolate
Cookies for dessert.
I'm into it. Do we do one more?
It's Matthew.
No, we already watched that one. This is fun. All right, one more. Then an Architectural Digest moment. Stop. Shut up, Hillary. We get it. Caviar and a potato chip. Enough. Who else did one? Matthew Lillard was weird. Jen McCurdy. Post Malone. Ben Schwartz, I don't know. Noah Khan. It's the season of the sticks night. All right, Noah Khan, writer of Gino's favorite song, Stick Season. I'm just kidding. He hates Noah Khan. You guys know Noah Khan? One more of these. It was fascinating to me. I'm Noah Khan, Southern boy. Seemingly. Last meal. I'm Noah Khan, and it's the season of the sticks, and this is my last meal. Oh, you did. I don't remember it. I probably did just stare at it. Or was it when Garrett and Steve were here too? Ghost Crusader TV. You're so good to me. Not a pizza guy. Okay, yeah, you sent an actual pizza. I wasn't shading you. It's that people, the kinds of people that sent me, for some reason, the little engine that could, they also send pizzas to our house all of the time and don't pay for them. I probably ate the pizza that you send. I'm not saying I hate it. It's one thing. It's like, this is something everyone likes that I'm not the hugest fan of. But I love you. Yeah, this has got to be Vince, right? The little engine that could. I'll give it to my godson. I mean, I don't know. All right, Noah Khan, it's the season of the sticks night.
I'm Noah Khan, and this is my last meal. A chicken quesadilla with green salsa and...
Yes, yes, yes. Again, the green salsa is a chicken quesadilla with green salsa and South Carolina queso. The only place you can find South Carolina queso, not in South Carolina, is at Moe's. And it's still not quite there, but I'm with this. Yeah.
Hell Week habanero salsa from Gusano's Mexican restaurant. The soup, salad, and hibachi shrimp combo with fried rice from Kodo's.
Okay, the man likes a little Benihana moment. Michaeline, Benihana makes me, like, where they cook in front of you, it makes me traumatized because Michaeline's like, oh, you just smell like the place after, and she's right. But if it's your last meal, what does it matter?
Japanese steakhouse. As close as I can possibly get to a real-life Krabby Patty. The hip...
That's cute. Who doesn't love SpongeBob?
Piece breakfast from the movie Strange Darling. Shrimp cocktail from St. Elmo Steakhouse.
I like that he included a movie. Don't know the movie, but if it were like, if you love Once Upon a Time in Mexico, you're like, I want my last meal to be Puerco de Pibil, right? If you love, Ocean's 11, you're eating shrimp cocktail like Brad Pitt, right? Pretty Woman, you're eating a pancake and a croissant. That is yeah. One day, remind me, we need continuity errors. Do you guys remember that scene in Pretty Woman? She goes from eating a pancake with her hands to a croissant and then back to a pancake. And then it's a croissant again. I don't know where that came from, but here you go. Now he's having his mom's or his grandma's, whoever's macaroni.
Lisa's mac and cheese with green onions and bacon.
That's disgusting. Why would you do that? That is not that. Okay. Green onions. I like green onions. Like, just not in mac and cheese. But again, I like mustard on scrambled eggs. So what do I know?
And a Kmart vanilla sheet cake with...
That is hardcore. It must have been something that like a Kmart sheet cake. Do Kmart still exist? Also, how do you tell the guy, can you make me a Kmart sheet cake? Like, what do you think this is? I didn't know Kmart had a bakery section.
Vanilla icing.
That's cool, though.
I'm Matthew.
All right, Matthew, we can't. What would I do? I would do, obviously, I want a 10-piece chicken nuggets from McDonald's with a large Diet Coke. I want South Carolina ranch with it. I also want... Capitol Grill's goat cheese cheesecake and sticky bread pudding from Knightley's on the Upper East Side and a shishito pepper martini. I also want any variant of Rock Hill shitty Mexican food. And I need white South Carolina queso dip and chips, one chicken taco, rice, and refried beans. But it has to be Rock Hill. I also want, obviously a large McDonald's fry. And I want a bowl of Cheerios, plain Cheerios, 1 Splenda packet, and a freezing cold Dasani water, and a packet of 12 White Claws. And of course, maybe, you know, a handful of Skittles, because I know I've already ordered a lot. If you want to give me the jug of Skittles, then yes, Skittles. Actually, I'd like a flight of Skittles. I'd like Friedels, the freeze-dried Skittles, then regular Skittles, then the Skittles that come in the purple pack, the smoothie kind, and then the sour freeze-dried Skittles. A flight of them, if that's not too much to ask. Lobster tails and butter, you say? Not bad. You are very, very sassy. I would also want, there's this one pasta I would want a bolognese from Caravaggio on the Upper East Side. And their fried zucchini flowers. Okay, is that too much? Is that too much? I don't know. Yeah, I know, right? The Skittles queen, that's me. I'll be right back. I have to pee. Then it's been 2 hours. Oh, we're having fun. We're cooling our heels. 1 architectural digest. And then we'll wrap it up, ladies and gents. Watch this in the meantime. Miranda Priestley.
Where are the belts for this? Why is no one ready?
Here. It's a tough call. They're so different.
Something funny?
No, nothing's, it's just that both those belts look exactly the same to me. I'm still learning about this stuff and,
This stuff? Oh, okay. I see. You think this has nothing to do with you. You go to your closet and you select, I don't know, that lumpy blue sweater, for instance, because you're trying to tell the world that you take yourself too seriously to care about what you put on your back. But what you don't know is that that sweater is not just blue. It's not turquoise. It's not lapis. It's actually cerulean. And you're also blithely unaware of the fact that in 2002, Oscar de la Renta did a collection of cerulean gowns. And then I think it was Yves Saint Laurent, wasn't it, who showed cerulean military jackets? I think we need a jacket here. And then cerulean quickly showed up in the collections of 8 different designers. And then it filtered down through the department stores and then trickled on down into some tragic casual corner where you no doubt fished it out of some clearance bin. However, that blue represents millions of dollars and countless jobs. And it's sort of comical how you think that you've made a choice that exempts you from the fashion industry when in fact you're wearing a sweater that was selected for you by the people in this room from a pile of stuff.
From a pile of stuff. It's just I play that one on a break all the time because it's just the perfect amount of time for me to pee. Right? 1 million Kiki bucks for everybody still here. We'll do an architectural digest and then we'll get the hell out of here, right, ladies and gents? Whee! Whee! If you're not a member, become a member. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. It's rude to watch and not subscribe. Now, back to, we love doing these. We love an architectural digest moment. And this one's new, hot off the Open Door AD presses. It's the lady that played the marvelous Miss Maisel, which I loved, but for some reason never finished. Where is it? I think that's who it is. Rachel Brosnahan. Brosnan? And this is chic. I already can tell. I just fucking love it already. It is so eclectic, so New York, so cool. Today, AD is welcomed by Rachel Brosnan to tour her home, art-filled New York home. The marvelous Miss Maisel, yes? Star designed her home with Zoe Feldman. The colorful home features a pink-toned living room made for entertaining, a green kitchen. All right, yes. Already, we're speaking my language. Let's take a look at her, shall we? Hello, gorgeous. Come on. There we go.
Hey, AD. Welcome to our house.
Hello.
What do you think, Gwen?
Dougie.
Come on in.
It's already beautiful. It's already freaking beautiful. Oh, wait. By the way, I need to know some of your... Okay, your last meals would be soup dumplings. You know, those are good. Joe's Shanghai soup dumplings. Oh. Yeah. Bolognese, yes. Skittles Queen. Steak piazziola. What's that? We need to write all these down. I'll make them for Cooking with Kiki. Hungry as fuck now. Crab linguine with a spritz of Moscato. I've never heard of such a thing. I've heard of shrimp or linguine and clams, and Moscato. Moscato is fucking sweet wine, isn't it? As I grab a claw. Never heard of such a thing. Crab linguine. Is that a thing? That's not a thing. Is it? Or is that a euphemism for something? I live steakhouse. Ruth's Chris. I love a Ruth's Chris moment. You know what? Now that you mention it, the Ruth's Chris chopped salad with crispy olives in it and crispy onions on top. And it comes in this like little, it looks like a little hockey puck of a chopped salad. That's another one. That's fabulous. I love that. Who else? Ribeye with blue cheese is serious business. Blue cheese. Ribeye with blue cheese. You know what I love? I love a burger medium well with blue cheese crumbles and American cheese and mustard. I'm repulsive. I just like to add all my favorite things together. It's shocking. I put water in my cereal instead of claw. By the way, right now, if you're here, go now and subscribe to Araya Light's channel. Go now. Do it now. If you don't, you're dead to us. There you go. Click on it. Click on it now. Go subscribe if you're not subscribed. Please do it. Just do it. I'll give you thousands of Kiki bucks if you do. Just tell me. I hope so. Do we get it at $499? I hope so. Yay! Do it now. All right, yes. Back to this architectural digest with the marvelous Miss Maisel. Few-time Golden Globe and Emmy winner, I do believe. Chris Thompson already did. Yay! Grape leaves, the euphemism. I love grape leaves too. See, I'm not picky. There's specific things that I love. Skittles, goat cheese, South Carolina queso, McDonald's. Why not eat what your favorites are, you know? This is already absolutely fucking stunningly beautiful, and I'm upset.
See when you come in, and we wanted it to feel warm and inviting. We brought this new apartment to life.
Who doesn't love a gorgeous... I mean, yeah. Wow. We look at a lot of LA homes on here, obviously, which they're all fabulous. Very open layout, a pool. But like, if you're gonna like live, if you're rich and living in New York, she's doing it right. I love it. And I love New York. Just saying. Fabulous.
With the help of Zoe Feldman and her wonderful team at Zoe Feldman Design. Jason and I are obviously artists, and we know.
Tell us a joke. Just teasing. I love a gallery wall. That's the first thing that sticks out to me here. A gallery wall. She's got a lot of pink and green going on. Or peacock, I've heard. Pink. Yeah. This is just her foyer. I love the wainscoting. there. I love that she is completely different from her character in Miss Maisel. Hi, Russ.
So many fantastic artists, and I've loved finding a mixture of artists that we love and didn't know and kind of mixing them in with friends of ours. For example, this
is that a Modigliani? It can't be. She's about to say, for example, this is by an artist. It reminds you of a Modigliani, right? Or maybe I'm wrong. As my last meal, I would like to eat a Modigliani painting and a Warhol and a Toulouse-Lautrec. Like, that's not fit. Please.
Is by an artist who lived in my parents' apartment building when I was really little.
Maybe those were. Is it Modigliani? I think so. I don't know. You're a rich lady.
And told my parents that I was going to be an artist, and then sent me a piece of art about that size in a Dutch Masters cigar box every year, twice a year since I was born.
Oh, you're just so kooky and yay. Has everyone gone and subscribed to Araya? Hi. Good. You're just so alternative and soft-spoken. Ah! Ghost Crusaders TV. Thank you. Thank you for the $20. If you send pizza, you're so good to me. Thank you so much. You know what? I'm gonna do something radical. Ghost Crusaders TV, you take such good care of me. Thank you. 1,020,020 Kiki bonds for you. That is so kind. And 100,000 Kiki coins for everyone here right now.
Wow.
Chris Thompson, thank you for the gifted membership. Yes. Become a member if you're not. Thank you, Chris Thompson. 1 million Kiki coins for you.
Wow.
OG butt rug baby right there. Hi, Doodle. Oh, Chris Thompson, you gifted another member. Chris, thank you. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. That's so kind of you. Yay, more members. All right, Rachel, let's see what you got. Thank you for the gallery wall. Oh, I'm just so soft-spoken and talented and beautiful. And I like a gallery wall.
His name is Don Bukta, and he often used torn up paper to make a lot of his art. I actually named my production company Scrap Paper.
That's an God. She has a production company, ladies and gentlemen. She said he uses a lot of torn up paper to make art. Shut up. I actually named my production company Torn Up Paper Palooza after his artwork. Meanwhile, I have a goddamn Modigliani behind me. I didn't name it Modigliani Productions. I'm hating on her because she's fabulous. Not actually hating on her. Chris Thompson, thank you so much. Oh, got 3 new members. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. We love a Thompson.
For pictures after him. We actually found these 2
Okay, those are just stupid, but all right.
architectural designs rolled up with a bunch of others inside of the closet when we first got the apartment. And they're actually this apartment. A former architecture firm was laying them out.
Boring. Now you're boring me. Let's get to the living room, shall we? More gallery wall. All right, we get it. You're cool. Oh, you know what? I always just have a few cards laying on the coffee table. Some very kind of old looking a queen. What do we got? A 2, a jack. Architectural Digest didn't come in at all and do this and set these cards here. I was just playing solitaire before you walked in. I had a bath and then I was playing solitaire. I actually forgot you were coming. Architectural Digest goes in. That's why everybody has like a giant bowl of fruit. Never forget Dakota Johnson being like, I just love limes. I love them. I love limes. Architectural Digest in your tricks. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, beg, shake, shake, shake.
Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, beg.
And she was playing solitaire with 6 cards. Yes. Why are there just 6 cards sitting there? Architectural Digest came in. They said, we're going to make this place look kind of, oh, I'm normal. Like, see, I leave things around too. I just like left this around. I was playing cards with my dog. You weren't. But I love you. And I love how talented you are. And I love your home. But we can't just gush over everything. What the fuck? Those look like Kiki coins.
This is
It's beautiful. Velvet, dusty pink. The plant, the striped Victorian chairs. I love when chairs face the sectional couch, eclectic pillows, a little sitting table with like a little tuft, white long ass curtains. Now I hate you. You stole my identity. I'm just teasing. I mean, no notes. No notes. Ghost Crusaders TV. Oh my God. Thank you. Gifted 10 Keanu Thompson memberships. Thank you so much. Yay. I have been complaining about this. You want to become a member. You have to be a member. Oh, thank you so much. 1 million gazillion trillion schmillion yen, lira, euro, Kiki coins for you, Ghost Crusaders TV.
Wow.
Member. Who cares? Maybe one day I'll have that velvet couch. If I have more members, then we get a velvet couch. Like Rachel. Love her. Thank you so fucking much. That is so kind. Yay. Now everyone's a member. Now we're going members only. We're going 24 hours. Don't you wish you had a membership? No. Remember to tune in Hot Water at 7. But now that we have so many members, something to consider.
This is my living room. We love to have people.
Oh, cool. A little bar card. Where's your 818? You're obviously not a Kendall Jenner fan.
Over. We love to entertain, love to have friends come.
Okay. Well, that's the thing. All right. Here's the rest of the cards. We love to entertain. Just put some fruit on the damn coffee table, Architectural Digest. We know your tricks. So what do you like to do here? We love to entertain. Well, you know what says entertaining? Cards. They didn't just leave. You staged this. It's probably 10 a.m. If you were really entertaining, there'd be, coupe glasses everywhere and maybe a flapper asleep on the couch.
Visit, and so we wanted a space where a lot of people could gather and get comfy. So very grateful that Jason is not.
No notes whatsoever. Fabulous. This is such an iconic color. I love each of these pillows are probably $400, which I love. That one's just a circle. That one's just a globe. It's just a sphere and it's furry. They're probably all from God. Who knows? I love this vase. This is also an Architectural Digest thing. Ain't no way that you're having that plant there, because if there is, which I suspect there is, it's an apartment, not a big giant home. Probably a TV there. Architectural Digest did that. Yay! Thank you for becoming a member. Wing dinger. Yay! Member. Wee! 1 million Kiki coins for you. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you.
Wow.
Yay! Today is a day to remember. Fabulous.
Not a Man Who's Afraid of Pink. And
she got a Norman Rockwell book. What did she say? Who's not a fan of pink, or you're a fan of pink?
a lot of people could gather and get comfy. So very grateful that Jason is not a man who's afraid of pink. And we just talked about
Not a man who's afraid of pink. That sounds sexual. Is that a euphemism for something, Rachel? Eugene's not afraid of pink either. You wouldn't know it. Why?
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
Isn't he handsome? Yes. Pink is a strong color. I don't know what happened where we can have. It's a delightful color. Women aren't afraid of blue.
this space. We love the light in here and wanted to let the room feel light and bright and welcoming, and then wanted something that drew your eye. Jason.
Oh, it's velvet, and look at the lining. It's like a deep, deep pink with a dusty pink. It's fabulous.
And a buddy of his.
I too have a velvet couch. Not like that though.
Run a company called Looks Like a Great Time, and they made hats and t-shirts and bags, and they decided to try to make a sculpture out of their hat.
That's just stupid, but okay.
So this is anything you want it to be, really. It's a bowl.
What do you mean it's anything you want it to be? It's a clay hat. God, you know what? Architectural Digest, you missed the opportunity to put some limes or some, tangerines in the goddamn hat. Smash it on the ground. That's dumb. Thank you. It's Eugene's.
Looks like a great time. And it is a great time. So thanks, Jason, for that one. We knew that we wanted a game table and that it was going to kind of be a central part of this room. It's the first thing.
Yes. Okay. All right. It's the games. We wanted a game table, so they put some very chic cards on it.
See when you come in. And so we wanted something that felt special but simple, especially something that goes in front of these beautiful windows. And Zoe and her team found this beautiful table.
You're a liar. Everybody wants who has a 2-person game table? It's like a cafe table with some cards on it. I have to be a little bit critical. I can't just gush over this, even though I want to. What even is that? What's that thing? What's that wooden thing? Oh, it's for chips? We knew we wanted a game table. It's only a 2-person game table. Doesn't it? You love entertaining, but only 2 people can sit at the game table. Listen, if I'm not a little bit critical, then I would pass away from loving this so much. All right. I eat my chips in a bowl. I don't know. What is that?
A little light because you need to see what you're doing when you're kicking someone's ass at cards. There's nothing that makes us feel better than having everyone we love around, pulling up random pieces of furniture, playing some games, watching a movie, listening to music. We were kind of looking for
They have a projector. Also, I fucking love this piece of art, this photography here. I watched this part. I think that is so fucking cool. And this white fireplace, kill me. And they have a projector. Interesting. Okay.
the perfect thing to go above the fireplace. And a couple years ago, Jason and I took a trip to Italy, and we had just recently gotten.
Oh, you took the picture too? We know you're perfect. You even look good with freaking slightly, like, it's not brown, it's not red hair. If your intention was to shoot an arrow through our hearts, bullseye. Backgammon. Hi, Chris. Is it backgammon? I don't mind a Scrabble moment, and I like cards. I like roulette at a casino. Backgammon. What other games do I like? You know what? If I were when I work for Architectural Digest, I have so many plans in my life. I would have put a mess of Cards Against Humanity things on the card table. I would put those cards on the card table. Oh, we just left these out from last night. We were entertaining. Now that's a good time. You want to seem like you're fun. It would have made you more of a human. I have to bitch about her a little bit because her home is perfect and she's a very talented. She's and you know, who doesn't love her? We all do.
Cameras that we loved. And so we were both taking pictures of the scene on this beach because mostly we thought he was hilarious and also had some concerns about his well-being. But we later found ourselves fighting over who actually.
And funny. I love that they took that picture. I didn't know that. That's cool.
Took this picture. We have no idea. We have no idea who the photo credit is. It's definitely me. But it's one of those where I feel like it's a little bit like Where's Waldo? The more you look at it, the funnier it gets. Like I have questions. Dolce Vita, you know? Is this a McDonald's blanket? I think it is. And so,
I love her as if I couldn't love her enough. As if I couldn't love your home enough. Moving forward. What's this?
he was running a theater company called Strange Men and Company. And we... When
she's... All right. She's trying to upset us all. Is that a Le Cornu stove? Yes, it is. That's a Le Cornu in a New York apartment. What do we know around here? What do I love? Pink and green. Pink velvet couch. She's got the hunter green cabinets and a copper backsplash. You're just trying to make us pass away, lady. One day. Since we have 10 gifted memberships, I think we could afford a Le Cornu soon.
Jason and I moved into our first apartment together. He was running.
Okay, no, that's hideous. I'm not. I love a banquette, but that is not nice fabric at all. And you know I have that disease that makes you hate small groupings of round things like pomegranate. Those vases are giving me pause.
A theater company called Strange Men and Company.
Oh, we just have 6 almonds here because that's what I eat in a day. What is that? Architectural Digest, you've been outed about the fruit thing. Now you put 6 almonds in a little tea dish and placed it there. Like that's just what they have. Not even enough almonds for a party. They love to entertain, but they have 6 almonds. That is horrible fabric. I am not a fan. And that lampshade up there, that little chandelier, that looks like it's giving, why is it giving Ruby Tuesdays? I have to bitch a little bit. Everything else, A+, no notes. Just this is not for me.
And we had all these big white walls. They were like very small, but they felt big to us at the time. Walls that we wanted to put something up on, but we were...
I'm so adorable. I have a very old school landline here. It calls my money machine. And I say, hello, I'd like to act today. And could I please have some more money? and then the lady on the other line, her name is God. She goes, why, of course, Rachel. Absolutely, you can. Are you going to acknowledge this, Rachel?
Walls, big. They were like very small, but they felt big to us at the time. Walls that we wanted to put something up on, but we were very early in our careers. And a company was breaking down a set and just let us walk off with this big yellow thing from their set. And we've actually taken it from apartment to apartment to apartment, every place we've ever lived since. It's sort of...
I love that. I actually do. I love like just a giant, huge, like, okay, that sounded... I love like a huge piece of artwork that's just like a color with some texture. She's very cool. She's very eclectic. We have to have a little, we have to bitch a little bit though. And I like her rotary phone, her landline with the money, with the money fairy on the end. And she couldn't be more lovely. I don't know why I'm bitching like she's Anne Hathaway, but
a little piece of where we came from. A piece of our history. And this is the phone. I wanted a landline. Everybody was confused. Our contractor kept trying to take the phone out. I just feel like I've been in New York a long time. I've been here through some emergencies. If you lose power, I want a landline.
Okay, that's not true. I truly believe she calls God and says, could I please have an acting part and some money? And God says, yes, Rachel, absolutely. LOL, go on. I know that sounded so sexual what I said. Not what I meant.
Anyways, I'm very glad that it's here. Got some snacks in jars, you know.
Okay, you obviously don't have a nut allergy. Oh, like you eat Doritos. This is ridiculous. What do we have? You have 2 dog biscuits, 15 Doritos. You're running out of trail mix. You are not short on almonds. Why didn't you put them on the table? Some wheat thins, regular. Some other wheat thins that are whole wheat. Walnuts. This is very eclectic. Okay, then we have cornflakes, and it looks like some white chocolate chips. Oh, and I see back here, very chic. Yeah, I hate these. Like wasabi dried peas. All right, listen. It's not a, you don't have to have your home like an anthropology, all right?
Some Doritos in a jar. There's something about jars.
Yeah, they are Doritos. I knew it, but you only have 15 of them.
For food that scratches like an itch in my brain. Everything has a place, you know? This is generally where we eat breakfast, cereal, eggs, all the good stuff.
6 almonds and these horrible, I hate small groupings of round things. Those what is it? A vase. It's a pitcher, 2 pitchers with like pomegranate type small groupings of round things like a honeycomb. Dastardly. And 6 almonds. And I love a banquet, but I hate that fabric.
These are actually 2 of my favorite pieces from an artist we recently discovered. I just love how...
Shut up. We know you love art. Oh, and you stole my green cabinets too. Oh, and look, you have a little dinosaur.
Color, but we're so obsessed with green and we couldn't get away from it. This is Jeffrey. He keeps the cookies and sometimes Winston's treats.
You keep the dog treats and cookies in there? I don't believe you. Pull one out.
Depends on how we're feeling. He has lived with Jason in every apartment he's ever lived in. The black and white floor isn't original to the kitchen, but there was something about it that felt...
I am over that too. It is so Kardashian home circa 2014. I'm not into that thing, but to each their own. And your Ruby Tuesdays chandelier up there. All right, now I'm just hating. Let's get out of the kitchen. All right, this is fabulous.
Just give a little bit of an element of surprise to...
Oh, look, I have a Le Creuset. I've never seen a fucking Le Creuset pot that big. What? Ever in my life. And you have a Le Cornu stove. We get it.
I love it. Cool. It feels like the English countryside or something. I'm half British, and something about the bedroom off the kitchen that we call the boat room, because in order to still have access to the closet, we created a contraption that made it so you could open the closet over the bed like a boat. I love the silk stripe over
the boat room. You're in an apartment. I love the color of the walls. That is, I love a navy, I love a dark color on the walls moment. So, all right, I'm okay here.
Day bed. I love the nook it's in. It just feels really cozy. There is a shower in there. There is a toilet and there is a sink. World's smallest sink, world's smallest shower, but maybe the world's most...
This is cool. I don't know what it is. I don't know what this room is, but it's fine. New York apartments are like that, I guess.
Beautifully designed bathroom.
I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Look at the floral wallpaper. I mean, and when I say I hate you, I love you.
Thanks to Zoe.
Where are we going now? Oh, I have a library. Of course you do.
Finish this project. This was going to be a really fun striped wallpaper that we ended up actually putting in the hallway by the elevator instead. And at the very last minute, the bookshelves had been painted this beautiful preference red, I believe it's called. It's my preference. So sorry. And then we decided that maybe we should just drench the...
She's too cute. olive green chairs, another wooden table. No, this would be your game room. Your game table is not there for two people. This is where you would probably play games if you actually have guests and you're not off being successful, making money, acting, living the life. I wonder what neighborhood this is in too.
The whole room in it, and it really brought the whole space to life. It lets you see the books. You know, we've been collecting books for years in our old house.
And like the age of like, nobody, we're not doing like all white, like bone white, everything houses anymore like Kim K. We need pops of color. We need deep color on the walls. We need a fucking, you know, we need a peacock green. We need a gallery wall, right? We got so into everybody on earth because of Kim K. We all got into this, like, it looks like an insane asylum, very harsh lines, and everything is white, bone white. No, not here. You need a little pizzazz, a few pieces of flair. She's doing it right. Oh, good. You read. Good for you. Where else are we going?
You know, if she would mind making a piece for us, and she asked what we wanted it to be of.
That's a sassy painting.
Talked a little bit about scrap paper picture.
Yeah, she said, would you mind making a piece for us? What would you like it to be of? I would like it to be of a lovely African-American woman with blue hair. The lady said, coming right up. I have always hated the museum look too. It's like, I mean, does someone live here? We need color. We need vibrance. None of those books have ever been read. She seems smart and lovely, and she's obviously a very good actress, but no. When does she have the time to read? Books are, I mean, yeah, listen, I have like what? Wuthering Heights and all matter of books. I've never read them. I just like the floral book cover. I won't lie to you. The last book I read was like... The last book I listened to was Spencer Pratt's autobiography, but audio. I'm no better, but I love a library moment. Before that, it was probably 50 Shades of Grey and maybe the Baudelaire books. Who's reading?
And she incorporated all of this beautiful torn paper, and this piece really makes this whole room come alive. There's a picture that was taken by our fantastic
There she is at Miss Maisel, I think.
Set photographer on Maisel in one of our subway sets of black and white that I just thought was so beautiful. And so wanted to figure out a place to put that wasn't like...
You know, it's better. I don't love pictures of like yourself in the home. Like I love having, oh, look at me. I'm just like her. I love having, well, okay, this is a drawing of me. That my brother-in-law did. All right. But I like having an old school, like that's my Nana and my uncle or my grandpa Anthony. That's my grandpa and my grandma Patsy. But I don't love having like Kardashians will literally put their like giant their headshots on the wall in the hallway. But she did like something that meant something to her. Like it's small. That is me though. I won't lie to you. It's a drawing. I'm complimenting her. I think that's cool. It's like something, obviously it's what she's known for and she's proud of it, but she did it in a very subtle way. And I love the Kardashians too, but we're over the age of, you know, let's put our Cosmopolitan cover huge on the wall. They don't even do that anymore.
So obvious it is really just for me, and nobody else has to look at my face all the time.
Oh, look, she has another phone. Everything about this is fabulous. I have had to try really fucking hard to find complaints about this. Nobody is reading books. I'm not going to feel bad about that.
I have kind of a love affair with stripes, and this green.
I'm not a stripe gal.
Is one of my favorites.
But that fucking chair, it's fabulous. The color of it.
Colors. And so shout out to the green stripes on the way to the bedroom.
What do you need another rotary landline for? The other phone isn't working? God's not on the phone to give us more money and jobs? Try the one in the hallway, dear. Hello? It's God. Yes, hi, it's Rachel. More money, more fabulousness, more jobs? Yes, if you could if you could find a moment.
Helped us find the perfect pink and quiet. And we're so lucky that this room gets really beautiful light. And so
Look at that dog. She even has the perfect fucking dog for her. Like what is that little Shiba Inu? A little Shiba Inu? Everything. Fabulous. This isn't a huge apartment either. I don't know if they have kids or anything, but everything about it, it's so them. I don't even know the husband. Who the fuck is he? Maybe it's the dog. I don't know. Maybe she's single. I have no. Oh, she did say she had a husband that didn't mind the color pink. But either way, fabulous. Absolutely fabulous.
wanted to figure out a way to balance the light around the room. I would have been really afraid, I think, to make a pink bedroom, and especially this beautiful coral.
So we went with, all right, not my favorite color in the world. Is it orange? Is it red? But I'm all about the greens. What do we got? A Picasso up here? I love the bed. I hate the stripes. I love the painting or the photo above the bed, though.
Color, but I would have been really nervous.
Also, look, she's like, I'm so cute. I have little mirrors on my little get ready.
The light around the room. I would have been really afraid, I think, to make a pink.
Look at these like little mirrors, like she's Rose DeWitt Bicator. Those weren't there. Those were not there. Love the chandelier. I am not a fan of this copper color, but look, she's got a peacock green pillow. But okay, to each their own.
Bedroom, and especially this beautiful coral color, but I would have been really nervous to put that in a space like this. And Zoe and her team were really encouraging, helped us find the perfect pink. We fell in love with this floral pattern.
I love florals. I don't know. Maybe it's the color. I'm not into it. And I don't know how much. I'm not really a stripe girl. But I love this fucking, she is with a confident man. Doesn't mind pink in the living room. That sounds sexual too. Doesn't mind these three ladies above the bed. I mean, this look, I mean, it's an inch away from bachelorette pad, which is cool. Very confident man she must be with. Who, do we know who her husband is? Find him. Find him now. He must be a very confident, sort of artsy man. Even the dog has a female name, a Shiba Inu. Very good. Love to see it.
And obviously so in love that we decided to use it all over this room. I love this window seat so much and loved the repetition of it throughout the room. And so we found the stripe. We found the floral fabric, and then we're looking for some ways to keep.
Listen, I love florals, and I know I use them a lot. I don't know. Enough with the stripes, lady. That's weird. She's married to Jason, no relation to Ethan. Jason Ralph since 2016. Jason Ralph. Who is it? What does he look like? I love the picture above the bed, too. Jason Ralph. Alexa, who is Jason Ralph and what does he do? Actor.
He's best known for playing Quentin Coldwater in the sci-fi series The Magicians. He starred as Peter and Starcatcher on Broadway.
He's a Broadway actor and he's in a show called The Magicians. Okay, he's another actor. All right. Neither of them. They probably take jobs at different times. He's probably good looking too. Look at her. She can pull off the not brown, not red hair. Jason Ralph. All right. And they've been married a long time. God damn. Enough with the stripes.
Keep the room from feeling too vintage. And so this piece that had a really dark background, the black felt like it grounded the room. And I just...
She's right. Okay, now that I see it looking like this, I'm into it. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, this looks fabulous. All put together. Looks
Love
fabulous.
these ladies, love their heels. And then this piece over here is by my friend's mom. Moya Aiken is her name, and just fell so in love with this piece. She's so talented.
Okay, well, to me, your friend's mom. Thank you for doing your friend's mom a favor. But that is, it's fine. It's fine. You're right. I have to criticize you a little bit.
This is a piece by a wonderful artist named Gigi Collins.
Okay, so Gigi, not Picasso, but it's, I mean, obviously she was influenced by Picasso. All right.
And similarly, it felt
love
like the more geometric shapes, the colors just kind of helped ground this room a little bit and modernize
Where are we
the
going
floors, but there were some cracks in them. And
What are we in the bathroom?
house, such a nice place to pee and shower. Can't ask for much.
She's funny. She's a cool girl. It's a nice place to pee and shower. Now it doesn't seem like, now what do we think? And I haven't seen all of this. Does she have a soaking tub, a copper soaking tub? I feel that this house needs one. It's what I need in my life. I don't know about this. She is in a New York apartment. Did they find space for a soaking tub? She has a rain shower, I see, and a regular shower, and gold. Kind of a small bathroom for a pair of working actors, right? She doesn't have a glam room either.
Much more than that. We really wanted originally to keep the floor.
This is another thing. You don't keep these fucking flowers in your bathroom like this. Architectural Digest, why don't you just go into the home like the way that it is? No tub. No clawfoot tub, no soaking tub, no copper soaking tub. She must. She's going to take us around a corner and then it'll be like a spa, like fucking Gwyneth Paltrow. Do you remember Gwyneth Paltrow's home? She has like a warehouse-sized basement that is a legitimate bathhouse. That was insane. We need to revisit that.
But there were some cracks in them and it just was going to be hard to save. And so wanted to figure out how to keep the feeling, which felt like kind of an homage to the original space.
This bitch is humble and sassy, doesn't need too much. She's funny. She's talented. She's grounded. A+. I'm not a fan of the, is it orange, is it red color? And I'm not really into stripes, but.
That's where the unlacquered brass came in. And over time, this should just get a little bit darker, a little bit more lived in. We went to our first stone yard, which was so much fun. We got to look at.
Oh, shut up. All right. Now I'm back to hating. We went to our first stone yard. Did you call God on your rotary phone and say, do we have enough money to visit a stone yard? Yes, I saw. We watched the fart and everything. And then I know I saw the newest one too with Ethan, right? Fuck, it's fascinating to watch. You mean the one where he gets out of the cop car and he goes, gang, gang.
All these beautiful slabs of stone and couldn't believe that they come out of the earth. And we settled on this, I believe it's a marble, Rosa Aurora. Just loved.
You went to the stone yard and you don't know what kind of rock you got?
The little pink tones inside of it that felt like it connected to the primary space. And then they used some of that pink stone also inside the shower, cut a little insert in here where we can put our shampoo and conditioner.
Well, okay, you cut the insert into the marble, which you don't know if it's marble, but where are your shampoos and conditioners? What are we using? Pantene? Are we using Pantene? Tresemme? A little Tresemme moment? Head and Shoulders? You don't have to hide it. Why is everything like this? Where are you? You cut it in there for your shampoos and conditioners and scrubs and ointments. Where are all of they? We need to know how to be as glorious as you. Don't gatekeep us. Don't gatekeep us, Rachel. Don't gatekeep it. Where are they? Little Garnier Fructis? What are we working with? Show us. Aussie.
Conditioner and soap.
Sassy as hell. Sassy. She stole my favorite fucking color and she put it all over her house. And I love a tuft moment. Oh, look, we just happen to have another bathroom in the bedroom.
The guest room, we wanted it to be a...
Oh, it's the guest room. Okay. They don't have kids. They can't. Look at the tuft. Look at the rug. Again with the stripes, though.
Place that felt fun and maybe different from a space that you might stay in your own house. Have some fun art in there, fun wallpaper.
Again, see, not even up close. I fucking knew those were bees. I knew it. L'Oreal, because she's worth it. I think she is. I have to be harsh. I have to try and be critical, or else I would just. I mean, there's nothing horrible to say about this home, really. I understand that, you know, they acted like they were playing cards last night with all their friends, and they weren't. And they have 6 almonds on the table and 8 Doritos in the pantry, but I knew they were bees. How did I know that?
I'm
Even the fucking bees have stripes. I guess bees do have stripes. This is fabulous.
so obsessed with the green floor in the bathroom, this kind of turquoisey green pebble looking floor. The guest bedroom is also where I put all the things I stole from.
Again with this fucking, why is she doing this to me? It's another thing. You see this lamp? Small groupings of round things lamp. Like those pictures. Ugh. Let's not do like pomegranate stuff, Rachel. If you want me to come over, I will. But like, could we hide the lamp? Thank you. I'll come over, Rachel. Call me on your rotary phone after you call God for all of the opportunity and money. I love this woman. I love Marvelous Miss Maisel. But please.
Bedroom is also where I put all the things I stole from the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel set.
You're so cute. Okay, that was an adorable thing. Also, you don't have flowers sitting on your guest room bedside table in a lunch bag. Architectural Digest, we see through you. Don't stage the homes. I want to see what kind of shampoo she uses. It's I just want to know. Why are those flowers in a bag? That's a bag. Where do you even find a fucking pale blue, like sky blue lunch bag? Unless it's like some kind of weird art vase that just looks like a bag. Like, well, it's like American Beauty. This bag was so beautiful in the wind. Is it a clay model of a paper bag? It looks okay. If that's the case, she also had a clay model of a fucking hat, but it looks too much like an actual bag. You know what? Now that I think of it, that's definitely a sculpture of a bag. It's been a long day. Now I love it. Yes, she does, right? Is it a painting of a lawn chair? Oh, I feel stupid. That's well, no, you know what? I don't feel stupid. They are trying to trick us. I'm like, oh, Architectural Digest. I just bought these, you know, whatever they are, chrysanthemums. These gorgeous chrysanthemums. They probably broke that one to make it look like they didn't just buy them. And then we put it in probably a $1,000 clay paper bag, but it's here to trick us because we're not them. Please tell me yeah, that's not a bag. It's definitely made of clay. I'm sorry, Miss Maisel.
So the rug in there is actually...
You didn't even explain. I guess we'll never know. Is it a bag? Is it cake?
It's also where I put all the things I stole from the Marvelous...
Is it cake? Is it a bag? Is it clay? Those are beautiful fucking flowers, though. Wild flowers. And then they broke this one just to make it look more homey. We're regular people like you. We're not. We have a rotary phone that calls directly to God. Love you, Rachel. I have no idea, and she's not going to explain. Is the whole thing a sculpture? Are the flowers made of clay as well? Is it AI? Are the flowers even real? Is she even real? Who has not brown but not red hair and pulls that off?
Mrs. Maisel's set. So the rug in there is actually the rug that was in Abe and Rose's dining room. Midge's desk is
That is
also
so cool.
in the.
And I don't believe that you stole it. I think you would have to ask if you could take a $10,000 rug. And if you've ever watched Marvelous Miss Maisel, the fucking Architectural Digest moment in those New York homes is iconic. So I don't, but I don't think you rolled it up on the wrap day. You said, "Could I take that with me?" They said, "Sure. You've made us so much money. Take this $10,000 rug. Want this poof as well? Do you want the bee wallpaper?" And I don't mean bee, I mean like bumblebee. Yes, it's all staged, right? I want to do an Architectural Digest. I want to know what shampoos you're using. I want to know what you're actually eating. Open door AD is like my favorite thing, but we need a little bit more Cribs vibes. A touch. Let us know what you're really doing. Let us know what's really doing. Architectural Digest, Open Door AD. They're like, "We don't want your advice, Keanu." I'm like, "Okay, I forget myself."
Guest rooms. You wouldn't know it came from the show, but I know it came from the show.
What do you mean we wouldn't know if it came from the show? You look like you live in the show. What are you fucking talking about? If you've seen it, it looks like you're on the set of it. What do you mean? This is the set. She got a deal on it.
Oh, that was such a special time in my life, and so it's nice to be able to incorporate some of the pieces into this apartment.
Favorite color. There you go. There you have it. There it is. This is a very... Hello, Shiba Inu dog. This is a very cool... I give it an A-, only because I don't like stripes that much, and I don't believe that you have just... Like, we eat Doritos sometimes, but there's only 12 of them. I don't like that you tried to pretend that you had friends over last night playing cards at your 2-person card table. But that's why it's an A-. I had to be a little bit critical. And I guess we'll never know if that's an actual paper bag or if it's a sculpture. It's a very chic. It's chic as fuck. But again, no soaking tub. It's a chic as fuck mod, yet modern, sort of New York apartment. No bathtub even. They're like, "Well, you don't need a bathtub." I love it. I loved it. A-, only because stripes. But good on you, Rachel. It's been a long day. It's been 3 hours, right? We really did the Lord's work today, didn't we? We really did. We had fun. We saw. We got a lot of members. We got a lot of new members. Thank you, Ghost Crusaders. Thank you for all the super chats, everyone.
She loves her Skittles.
Make sure, if you're not a member, become a member. If you weren't gifted one by Ghost Crusaders TV. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. If you haven't, if you don't know already, 7 p.m. I'll be working the booth or in hot water. 7 p.m. Wisconsin channel on Rumble. If you haven't listened to the newest Keanu cast, listen to it. You guys I'll be back tomorrow for Cooking with Kiki. You guys are the eel tips and cast pajamas, and as always, these knees, like Rachel's wallpaper. Bye.
She loves her skin.